Yeah! Y'all know what time it is, Raging Rebels. Let's get it. What's good, YouTube? It's your man, Rage King, back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if you please go down there, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rage Rants TV. This is how we do Raging Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Raging Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, in this video, I'm going to be discussing how the Houston Astros missed out on the recent trade deadline. Let's speak on it. Now, quick disclosure, I know I'm a little bit late to the party. I get it, but as you see, we're not necessarily in the same setup we used to be. You understand what I'm saying? Just got through moved to a new city, to a bigger apartment. You understand what I'm saying? Been having a lot going on, so thank y'all for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. As always, I'll try to keep as many of the videos coming as possible whenever I can, between work and moving. Just been real busy lately, so please forgive me, y'all. I appreciate your patience. So let's get into it, man. The recent MLB trade deadline just passed, right? And some of the big names got traded to the Dodgers. You understand what I'm saying? I.e., one Max Scherzer. And here's the reason why I'm kind of upset about it. The trade deadline came and went, and the Astros really didn't really make any really big moves. They didn't really make any moves that made you go, wow, that was nice. They really needed that. They kind of just stayed steadfast. You understand what I'm saying? They kind of stayed where they were at. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't try to make any moves at all. It's just none of the moves that they offered apparently, enticed any team to want to give them what I feel the Astros needed. Now, what do I feel the Astros need? I said it before the season, I've said it during the season, and I will say it until I see the Houston Astros win the World Series this year, if that is to happen, which I hope it does. The Houston Astros needed one more big-time arm. They did. They needed another ace pitcher. I have nothing against Justin Verlander, who is a Hall of Famer. Nothing against Zach Greinke, Lance McCullers, Jose Urquidy. Nothing against any of these guys. Framber Valdez, I have nothing against any of these guys. I have a lot of respect for them. They're highly, highly talented. However, you cannot tell me that the Houston Astros could not have benefited from a guy like Max Scherzer. You're bringing Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer back in the same rotation. You understand what I'm saying? Along with Zach Greinke. Now, I have nothing against Zach Greinke. If anything, I believe that Zach Greinke is the ace of this team, the ace pitcher of this team, and that is for a reason. However, he cannot continue to do what he is doing for much longer. You understand what I'm saying? He's getting up there in age. Zach Greinke, he could be an ace on most teams, yeah. But to sit there and have a guy like, say, Max Scherzer, who I really wanted the Astros to go out and get, having just Zach Greinke there and a lot of guys that you just hope will step up come playoff time, that's too much to bank on, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? It's just too much to go on. You're putting too much faith in guys who are not necessarily, I don't want to say necessarily proven, but that are not experienced on a championship level. You understand what I'm saying? Having a guy like Max Scherzer, who's also won a World Series, having a guy like Max Scherzer would have been exactly what the Astros needed. A veteran guy, a veteran pitcher, another big time arm, a World Series and playoff experience, and could have been another leader in the locker room, another vocal leader in that locker room that I feel this team needs. Now, nothing against these guys. The Astros are 65-45 last time I checked, so they are about 20 games over 500. They're definitely a playoff team. They are definitely a championship contender. But I just feel that having a guy like Max Scherzer would have solidified the Astros, as it have made them championship contenders to championship favorites. You understand what I'm saying? Now, as a Houston Astros fan, of course I'm gonna say the Astros. I believe the Astros are gonna win, and I'm not just saying that just off bias. This is a damn good team. They are a really good team. But in closing, having a guy like Max Scherzer or adding one more big-time arm, one more big-time ace to this lineup would have been exactly what the Houston Astros needed to put them over the hump. Would have made them one of those teams nobody wants to see in the playoffs. Now, I know we're a team nobody wants to see in the playoffs now, but that would have made us that much more scary. You understand what I'm saying? And if I'm making a baseball reference, it's like, and this is probably a bad one, It's like what would have happened. It's like what would have happened if a guy like Jeff Bagwell was a switch hitter. You understand what I'm saying? Like, or how can I put it? It's like what would have happened. It's like what would have happened if you give a guy like Allen Iverson, you take a guy like Allen Iverson and make him 6'6". With those skills, give him his skills and everything, but this time he's 6'6". You understand what I'm saying? That would just gave us more than enough. That it gave us more than enough firepower because we have the bats. We obviously have the offense. Our Achilles heel, as I've said before the season, during the season, and I will say throughout the season, our Achilles heel is our bullpen. If the bullpen falters, we falter. And I'm not saying I don't believe in these guys come playoff time, but I do have my doubts. I do not doubts, but I have my question marks. I am a bit concerned because a lot of these guys don't really have the championship experience that I feel we need from the bullpen perspective, that we need to contend and keep these guys from scoring runs. Now, we can score with anybody. We got the bats to score with anybody. But our pitching is what's going to determine whether we win the World Series or lose the World Series. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about the Astros not making any big-time moves to get a big ace pitcher to put in their bullpen. Do you think the Astros made a mistake not going to get another big-time arm like a Max Scherzer, who I really do think they should have gotten? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. As long as you remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's going to be the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you. My name is Rage King. I am out, and I'll be back later on with more videos, more commentary, and more good content. Now, hashtag that enough said. See y'all later.